Hi everybody, my name is Keegan. I wanted to show you guys how to get on the first page of Google today. I'm going to go over a couple examples of what I've done in the past. One worked, one didn't. I want to show you guys what worked and why. So let's go check out my first article I wrote. One of the first articles I wrote. It was on email auto-response. And I've already tracked it down. I realized I wasn't getting any comments or any views, so I found it for you. It says it has 53,000 results, but then once I put it in quotes here, it actually had 350,000 plus results. So that's why I did not get too far. It was just way too competitive, way too broad. Okay, so let's go to the 15th page, and there it is. One of the articles, benefits of email auto-response. Not really what I was looking forward to when I wrote this article, it being not read at all. So let's go to another keyword I used on a separate piece. Wrote a Zamzu review, titled it Zamzu Scam. Yeah, that's not it. And it's not it because it's spelled wrong. There we go. Zamzu Scam. And there I am at the top. Presently at the top. Okay, and with being on the top obviously comes a lot more comments, a lot more readership, etc., you know. That's where all the love goes, guys. I'll just click on it real quick. This is up here, 400 views as of today, you know, some tweets and whatnot. So obviously a lot more action than what my email auto-response got, that's for sure. Okay, so how could have I prevented this email auto-response disaster? I think I actually liked my email response article more, but no one saw it. So how can I avoid this in the future? Well, to avoid this happening in the future, I now use keyword research. Use this Market Samurai free keyword research tool. So let's open up a new project here. It's going to show why Zamzu worked and why auto-response didn't. Okay, so let's generate keywords for Zamzu. It can come up with 100 different keywords. It can come up with 800 keywords if you have an AdWords account. Okay, so this one was a pretty specific search, so you know there's not too many results here, and some of them are even related companies, so that I don't really care about. So once I generate these keywords, I'm going to analyze them. I go to no filters here. And then you can break it down into different criteria. For instance, I want at least 20 searches a day. I want AdWords. I don't need that right now since I'm primarily focused on SEO. This can also be used for AdWords, though. That means they have lots of criteria and you can get lots of information there. The other major thing that I want to know is SEO competition. These are how many competing websites have that specific keyword in it or keyword phrase. So I'm going to do 20 searches a day and 30,000. which is kind of a mid-range SEO competition. So let's see what comes up. There we go. We have 3 results. And it looks like a couple of these are websites, and then there is Zamzu Scam, what I use. 62 searches per day, and 4,070 competing websites. That is relatively low, and that is why I got to the first page really without using too much effort. I didn't promote it. That one that was on the top was just one article, without videos promoting it or anything. So it really wasn't too difficult. Let's try the one that didn't get to the top and instead landed on the 15th page. Before we do that, let's put in the word. Auto response here. Generate keywords. No longer have to brainstorm for an hour to come up with good keywords. This is a lot more beneficial than Google tools too, because it comes up with a lot of good ideas. I found out with the Google AdWords tools, this didn't have as many relevant keywords as this one did, so I was very happy to stumble across this tool. You know, it compilates so much data, and you used to always have to pay for keyword research tools, but you know, with technology advancing, these tools are available free of charge now. Some still try to charge, but you can, like this one's for free, for instance. Okay, so here we definitely have 100 searches. There's lots that go in this. You can actually break it down even further. Like if I wanted to, you know, do an autoresponder program and generate keywords off of that, to be more specific, I could do that as well. Let's just analyze all of these. You can do the same thing. Do 20 searches here. And I might do a little bit more with this. I might do a video to promote it. So let's do 50,000 as the competition. We should take off phrase too broad. I don't need the pay-per-click info. Okay, if you are targeting a specific keyword, this is very important. I didn't make a PowerPoint slide for this, but you will want it in the title, and you will want it in your URL the same way it is on here. Like for instance, I didn't click on the SEO competition. Let's get that. So it's gonna come up with some keywords. So if, for instance, bummer, I have to wait for this now, but if something comes up that says, here we go, email autoresponders, you will want email autoresponders in your title, in that order. You want it in your URL, email autoresponders. You want that to be your major keyword. That's what you're hidden upon. So don't try to mess with it. You know, just try to make it work for you, and you will see results. So, like for instance, email autoresponders. There's 217 searches per day, and a competition of 49,400 competing sites that have that specific phrase in a site in general. It doesn't need to be their main keyword. That is how many have that specific phrase. That's a lot lower than AutoResponse, which had, you know, a little bit more than twice the searches, but, you know, 8 times the competition. If I wanted to hit something with a little bit lower competition, like I might as well This one's better than email autoresponder. It's got autoresponder emails, 217 searches, and 16,600 competitors. So you can kind of see with me going over this how beneficial this can be in picking out keywords. And you can just go through here and see what best will fill your niche. You know, if autoresponder free, goes along with what you're doing, then you can do autoresponder free. 266 searches, 20,800. If you're a marketer that is trying to sell an autoresponder that isn't free, that one probably wouldn't work for you, So just go through here and take a look at some of the best, what best works for you, like I said. All right, well, let's get out of there. Let's do one last example here. Do it real quick on something that I haven't done. Say you're a runner and you want to start a site and you're thinking about something to write to attract viewers. This is a very broad term. So in this instance, like I said, you may want to pick out a term and then after it's brainstormed a term for you, pick out one of those terms and then have it fetch some more words for you just so you can get more specific. I'm not going to do that now. I'm just going to give a term, just use a keyword that it gives me. Since I'm not actually writing anything about running, I just, for example purposes only. There we go. So it comes up with a lot of different stuff here, barefoot running, and we're just going to analyze them all. What do we want to write about? What will attract the most viewers to our content? We'll find out. Okay, so here we are. We're not going to do anything on running shoe stores or running supplies. I mean, I guess we could. If you want to do an article on running shoe stores, you could do that. But maybe what's better would be like a running training program. There's 178 searches for that per day and only 12,000 competing sites. What else do we have here? Running for Beginners program. It's kind of the same. 118 searches, only 909 competing sites. How to get faster at running, 79 searches a day, 6,030 competing sites. These are some absolutely fantastic keywords that you could use if you wanted people to go to your running site. And you can use this for any keywords or any niche you're looking for. Just put in the general term, have it brainstorm for you, see the results, see what works for you, see what niche you can pick up, and go from there. I definitely recommend this tool. I absolutely love it. It just has so much information on one screen, and it's all there for me. So yeah, you guys can check it out. I left the link for it. Like I said, the keyword research tool is free of charge. So check it out. All right, hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and hope this helps you get to the top. Bye.